Herol Graham from the left, making one of his very rare appearances in a London ring and going straight into the attack against the American Irving Hines. Hines comes from Winston-Salem in North Carolina, 28 years old. Not too much known about him in this country, except that we do know his early record was pretty good, but since he's met tougher opposition, the record doesn't look quite so good. Graham we know all about, and we know what a formidable fighter he is. Southpaw, just turned 25. Boxes out of Sheffield, although he was born in Nottingham.
Right, get back.
And he is the former British, Commonwealth and European light middleweight champion. He's given up all those titles, never lost them, and now he's moved up to middleweight. And he's won every professional fight he's ever had. 6 years a pro. Never a draw, never a defeat. Herol Bomber Graham putting the right hand and left hand bombs in against Irving Hines. Harry Gibbs refereeing. Graham substituting here for Mark Kaylor, who fell ill during training.
Holding Graham, let go. Right.
Graham on the right in the blue trunks with the gold stripe. Southpaw leads with his right. 27 pro fights, 27 wins. And he's won his last 5 inside the distance. Well, Graham hasn't messed about in this opening round. He's taken the fight straight to the American. He's dominated the first round completely. He's thrown 1 or 2 dangerous-looking punches. But so far, Hines has shown no sign of going down. And again, the speed of Graham's punches completely bamboozle Hines. And Graham finishes the round on top, as indeed he started it. Well, this was a good start by Graham. He went straight into the attack, and he kept on top all through this opening round. This is scheduled for 10 rounds. Contest made at 11 stone 8. Graham on the left came in at 11.7½, and Hines 11.6¼ Hines has been a pro since 1977. He's 28 years old now, 3 years older than Graham. He had some inside the distance wins early on in his career against mainly unknown opponents, but the defeats have been coming up fairly regularly since he moved up in class. In 1982, Hines, wearing the black trunks on the right, was outpointed over 10 rounds by Wilfred Scipion. Not a bad performance, because less than a year later, Scipion went in for the world middleweight title with the great Marvin Hagler. Although Hagler knocked him out in 4 rounds. Graham is very much on the trail of Mark Kaylor, the British and Commonwealth champion, and Tony Simpson, the European middleweight champion. And he's got Hines in a lot of trouble, and Hines was only prevented from going down there by hanging on grimly to the top rope. although he was trapped on the ropes, had enough of his wits about him to dodge most of the trouble. But he's under heavy fire again. This is the second round, and it might not go much further. Oh, and he hits his head on the canvas as he goes down in the second round.
7, 8, 9.
And he's going to be counted out by Harry Gibbs, and out he is in just under 2 minutes of the second round. Herol Bomber Graham, living up to the nickname, wins in the second round. One of his rare appearances in London for Graham, and Hines has felt the full weight of his punches once he came up. Graham set after him again, trapped him on the ropes once again. And really there was no escape for Hines from North Carolina. Punch after punch coming in. And as Harry Gibbs moves in, so Hines topples and was counted out. Well, after that...